What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode as the Montreal Canadiens. Here picking up in the free agency, and we got a few signings that we're going to do. No real guys here. I know some people were saying to go after, like, Dougie Hamilton or some of the other people in here, but it's just, I don't know. We would have to trade someone initially, then pick him up, and while it may be more cost-effective, I don't know. It could be difficult to do. Plus, if we trade him away and then we don't get him, then, yeah, that's a thing as well. So, I'd rather just sign a few of these guys and roll with what we had before. So, I'm hoping Day and Antilla kind of get picked up here. Wait, where are they at? Okay, so there's Antilla and Day kind of going for around 1 mil. They may not be even enough to get us some picks here, but we'll hold on to their rights, and we'll trade them anyway. So, all right. There's a couple guys here that I was going to sign just to fill out the roster, some 20-year-olds and things like that. Who's this guy? Voutilainen, playmaker, top 9 at 69. Not really. 69. Playmaker, same thing, not really. I'd rather get someone who's actually 20 like this guy. Ola Edler. Drafted in the 3rd round by the Minnesota Wild in 2022. He's 20 years old, 74 overall. One team is interested in him. I think I'd pick him up as a two-way forward. It looks like his defensive stats will grow relatively well, so we pick him up. Yeah, we could probably get him for this amount. He should sign with us over Winnipeg because they usually just offer him what he's asking for, and it's not like huge deal that if we do or don't get these guys. Now, this guy I was thinking about as well. Maybe. His defensive stats are okay for where he's at, and he could develop relatively well, but I'll look for some other guys first. I don't think there's any good red top, no. Besides, there's like this guy, but power forward. Like, I might sign him just to sign him. He is 70 overall, so there's a chance, but I doubt it with the way his stats are. So maybe that sniper. Any defenseman here? Maybe not. Maybe not. 21 has 74 overall. Defenseman. Pretty good defensive stats. How's his discipline? 75. Could be a bit better. All right, hold on. Let's look at a couple of those. Okay, first things first. Where is he? All right, let's sign. No, not you. I didn't pass him, did I? There he is. Tarnasky. Take a chance on him. 3 teams are interested in him. Interesting. So let's actually go to the max because there's 3 teams interested in him. All right, we'll do that. And Wolf, was it? Yeah, I think it was Wolf as well. Yeah, we'll take a chance on him as well. Even though he's a top 9 and for a sniper, his defensive stats are okay, and we've seen some top 9s get really weirdly good, yellow top 9s as well. So we're going to give him a chance here, basically. And we could offer him what he wants. We'll give him up a little bit like that just to make sure someone else doesn't swoop in, but not a big deal if someone does. So we'll do that. And then a few of those guys. And for goalies, I'm not too sure if there's even one that's worth it here. If I can get a two-way deal on someone who might has like a slight chance to grow, I will. But the way it's looking, it's not looking great. Excuse me, not looking great. Guerin would be the only one, but he wants the real deal. Lamb. The red fringe starter at 25, nah. Yeah, nothing's really jumping out at me about any of these guys, so I don't even think I'll sign them. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even think it's worth it here. Like, if one of these 19 or 20-year-olds was, like, way up there, then I'd consider it, but yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like anything's here, so screw that. Just let the goalie situation go. Do we even have... Hold on, let me double check. Do we even have anyone to play AHL goalie for us now? Because I know getting rid of Guerin was one thing. Let me double check that, because I think we did have one guy that could play. And that's really all I'd need at this point, is to have just kind of one guy. They'll fill in the role with something else. But let's see here. All right, there should be one guy, I'm sure, right? Now I'm second. That's why I have to come here. I'm saying, yeah, there actually is not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There is. Yeah. This. Okay. Yablonski and DuPont. Maybe Yablonski might be. Yeah, he might be able to. Even though he's 19 right now, he might be able to. So I'm actually going to sign him. because I didn't, which is interesting. I might have to give him a real deal, but I don't know. We'll sign him. Discuss a higher salary. Okay, so I'd have to give him like what he wants. That's fine. It doesn't, not even, I can go down maybe a little bit. I don't even know why. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. And yeah, so I'm thinking he should be able to play there. Let's see, let's at it. Other goalie most likely. Yeah, other goalie right now. We'll throw him in a role. And you know what? We could just pick someone else up just to play in the higher role. We could actually pick, no, we can't pick up Guerin again. That's right, because he wants actual money. He wants a real deal, which to I say no. But yeah, we'll pick up maybe someone there. So just some goalie, because I'd rather kind of control who's there, because I still want that team to be good, or relatively good. So let's go to goalies here and find someone. We can search by overall, because it doesn't matter too much about potential. It's mainly just the salary that we have to worry about. But then again, yeah, some of them, it'll take a while to get there. So, all right, minor starters here. Fringe starter, nope. Okay, they have to be. Lamb maybe might be the best bet here. Loxo, looks to be a minor backup, and I doubt he goes anywhere. Like, he'll probably not even hit his potential. He's already 26, but maybe if we throw him into the role, he'll be okay. I don't like his stats, though. Yeah, but we are short on options. We'll either have to be Lamb or Loxo. And this guy wants 2 years, so that's actually better for us. You know what? I'll go after this Riley Lamb guy. He wants the 2 years, which is kind of what I'd want to give him at that. So we'll do that. We'll just bump it up like that to make sure we get him. 2 years at that for a two-way. And that should be good. Now, that should be everyone that we need. We have enough roster spots at this point. We had to actually let go of a few guys. So it's actually would behoove us to sign as many of those guys that are decent, because I don't want the computer automatically signing dudes for me, because I don't like when they do that. All right, we got those guys, all of them. Looks like all of them. Yep, all 4. And let me check how many contracts it is now, just to see. Oh, it doesn't show me here? Nah. Come on now. It'll show me in here, I bet. How many do we got now? Yeah, 43. There we go. Yeah, that's good. It's not going to automatically sign anyone for me. I forget what it is. It's like 38, I think, is minimum. I can't remember what exactly is minimum, but whatever. All right, so that should take care of it, and we could sim up to the season, get the lines all sorted out, and reassess where we're at from there. And one thing I should do is to trade these guys. It automatically signed today, and it does that because someone was trying to sign Antilla, and it said I wasn't going to get any compensation. So I was like, oh yeah, I should probably trade him because he still has actually decent value. But I think he's still going to bust because it's been declining for sure. So I'm actually going to trade his rights right now and then also trade Day. Winnipeg wants both of these guys. I could probably get something out of them. They're listed to be a contender. Let's see what they got. Yeah, Line A, Ehlers, Schwartz. Yeah, they're probably going to be pretty damn good. Now, is there anyone here who would be worth it to pick up? Power forward, it's good, but ooh, not really. This defenseman, no, too good. Yeah, some of these. How the hell did they get these guys up there? Oh no, sorry. I was looking at that guy top. Even this guy though, top 6, yellow, and he's freaking 86 overall. Get out of here, Luke Green. All right, so maybe pick up some draft picks here, if they're willing to give some up. They are indeed, which is fine. I'll just pick up some. I could get a first for these two guys, which yeah, I can, and I could probably get more than that, but I have to take back a player. So, which is fine. I'm not going to use either of those guys. I'd rather trade Antilla because he is going to bust. Or at least he's not going to be anything that I'll need. Laurent Dauphin. They got Laurent Dauphin. Unbelievable. He's actually really freaking good. Defensively. Poor guy. I'm not going to pick that up, though. That's a hassle. I have to take back someone because players. Antropov is a sniper. Affordable, though. Minor score. I don't know. It's someone. I need someone signed, and I don't want someone signed for, like... Oh, man. There's actually... Do they have any goalies I could take back? Because those are all bad. No, I don't... Ugh. I can't really... They have, like, no one with, like, no value. Everyone's got a bit of value on them. Which actually is really unfortunate for us because, yeah... Alright, well, this guy, he's not even signed, though. That's, yeah, I'd have to go for this Antropov guy. Or this guy who signed for frickin' 3 years. Two-way deal, it doesn't matter a whole lot, but as a 7th D. And he's got some value, which really sucks. What the hell? Well, I mean, I'll try to throw this guy in. They don't want to give him up, and he's not much of anything. I won't be able to get another pick, although I might. I might still be able to get like a 3rd, which wouldn't be too bad. Unless I wanted some other player. Hold on. Let me sort up here. They still want to give up. The 3rd might even be too much, though. It still might go through. Day and Antilla for a 1st, the 3rd, and this Antropov guy. That looks like a bit too much, but I'll try it anyway. Yeah. Ah, he does. Yeah, fuck. I actually can't sign Antilla because he's got the outstanding... yeah, I can't trade him. I thought that would happen. Okay, I'd have to sign him and free up space to sign him if I want to be able to trade him, which I think I do. So, give me a sec here. Let's see if I'd be able to free up any space. I don't think so. I have to make a trade now and then another trade. I have to trade someone, sign someone. Yeah, I don't have enough money to even sign the dude. Alright, what can I ship off? I need him. Let's see. Any junk. I don't even think I have any junk. I might just have to chalk that up as a loss and not get anything for him. Which is not ideal, but... Unless I did them separately. Unless I trade Day first, then sign Antilla, and then... yeah, I could try that. I'll only get a 1st for him, but you know what? That's better than nothing. Which, he went first, but it was also a 5th pick. You know, it's not the greatest, but whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it anyway. Okay, Day. I could get maybe a 2nd from someone. Alright. Oh, hold on. A few teams want this guy as well. Okay, you guys, yep. They can afford him. Give me like a 2nd, hopefully, for these guys. Might be able to get the 2nd. Day for a 2nd. Easily. Well, not easily, but pretty straight up. Can I get a 4th in there as well? Maybe get a 4th. That looks like a bit too much. Yeah, so just remove the 4th. Day for a 2nd. That'll go through. Alright, so... Okay, now we can sign Antilla and then trade him for a 1st. Which this is a little crazy right now. Sorry, but I don't want to just lose that value straight up. And I was actually... Oh, shit. I still don't think I have enough to sign him. He's not even on here. What? Why isn't he on here? Do I have to... Oh, okay, because he already has an offer pending, and that's why he's not on there? I'm actually not sure. Why can't I offer him a contract here? Well, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't have enough money, and I can't even offer him. I don't get any compensation for him. This really sucks. But I couldn't do anything about that, so... There he is. He's on the Penguins now, so I kind of lost that value for some reason. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't even find him to offer him anything. And then that just popped up, and yeah, I don't know. So that was weird. Whatever. I don't really care. I have so many more prospects coming up, and prospects that we got for free. So you know what? The computer can take one of mine for free. I don't really care. He's not going to turn out to be anything. It would have been nice to use his value to get something, but... I mean, we have that goalie who's going to be atrocious value and some other guys that just were free for us, basically. So I'm not really too fussed about that. I'll have to figure out what the hell happened, though. I think because I didn't have enough money, but I couldn't even find him in the free agency to remember how much he would cost so that I could free up more space, but whatever. We got rid of Day, so that's fine. And I'm just wondering why it would prioritize signing Day over the other guy. I don't know. But it did that whole weird thing where it automatically signed Day, and then it told me someone had offered a contract to Antilla. Anyway, I'm going to do the line changes real quick. Alright, so I think we got the lines here we're going to be rolling with. Okay, so, first line, same. Skinner, Veleno, Lind. Second line, Meyer, Galchenyuk, and Gallagher, all the same right there. And third line is going to be Laperriere. He's ready. He's third line, scoring line. Doesn't have the greatest defensive stats. Well, his awareness, that is. Shot blocking, stick checking are pretty good. But I like his accuracy, and his passing's really good. His offensive awareness can hopefully get better. I'm hoping he has a decent year here on this third line. I could always shift him up or something like that. Come the playoffs or something like that. But I'm going to see how he does here. Hopefully we could turn him into something, because he seems to be growing pretty well, as the red top 9. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Fourth line looking a bit weak, but Lappin, he's still got good defensive stats. That's why he's there. Dano, of course, and Laurier, same kind of deal. He's really good for the fourth line. All right, so defensively here, we got, I'm going to roll with Dahlin and Ristolainen. And since Dahlin, it looks like he's more capped out, I want Rodin to grow properly here, so he's in his top 4 role with Juulsen. And then I got Merkley here. I think we might have to trade Merkley. I don't think he's panning out into that offensive defenseman top 4 guy that we're looking for. So I think maybe we trade him, try to get like a solid top 6 guy. That's what it's looking at right now. And then try to train up maybe one of the other top 6 guys. But we got Lotsapov here, who's not listed to be up here, but I kind of want to play him here just because I don't want the same thing to happen that happened to Day and Antilla, where he only grows like a couple overall. I'd rather just put him up here and see what happens. I feel like, yeah, we kind of gotten unlucky with a few guys, so I'm actually just going to throw him up here onto the top 6 and see what happens. All right, so special teams-wise, it's pretty standard. Power play with Rodin and Ristolainen, and then Merkley and Dahlin. All right, 4-man, pretty standard like this. Oh, actually, no, that's wrong. I didn't touch the 4-man, that's right. Let me switch that real quick. That's going to be, yeah, do that, and then Galchenyuk. And you know who I'm going to put here? I'm actually going to put, what's his name? LaPerriere. I'm going to see how he does here. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Should I put him? I know he's another playmaker, but he's got a pretty accurate shot. And yeah, I'm going to try that. Yeah, Veleno, Skinner. Yeah, we're going to actually not have Lind on the 4-man. We're going to see how this guy does here. All right, penalty kill-wise, pretty standard how we've always had it. Lotsapov in there getting penalty kill time. 3-man, same thing. All right, here's the goaltender situation. Tamer and then Roussel is going to play 1 year as our backup since he's on that nice little contract, and we'll probably trade him next year for a lot of value. We can get whatever the hell we want for this guy. So that's going to be awesome. He's going to be a pretty solid backup, hopefully, this year. And that takes care of it. AHL's looking like this. Bellamere's a 78 now. There's this another red top 9 guy. He's still listed to be minor scorer. I didn't really have a role for him on the top squad. I mean, I could have put him on the 4th line instead of Lappin, but Lappin's defensive stats were a little bit better. So that's what we're going to do. Antropov, the top 6 guy. Moses, the other top 6 guy. Second line, I'm trying to get another sniper. I'm trying. If he can get better, he can get better, but because this guy's it's less of a big deal if he kind of busts around the 3rd line because he's a 2-way forward and he's got really good defensive stats. So Contin in here as well, and then this Mestry guy, it doesn't look like he'll turn out to be too much, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Buchek, Bolton, Filatov, the grinder, and then some other guys down here that we're not really using. Can I actually switch out someone for here? Don't know. I didn't take a good look at it. Vorbev, what do you like? Yeah, actually, yes. Edler, I think we signed. Yeah, actually, yeah, there's a few guys we could do here. Wolf as well. Yeah, there's a few guys, but some guys are going to have to sit. Yeah, we're actually going to put in Edler instead of that guy for sure. Yep. This guy could probably sit as well. Hold on. Who can we put in for you? Actually, he might have been... Oh, Deschamplain, was that one? Yeah, actually, yes. I remember him. Definitely put him in. And maybe switch him with Bolton, since Bolton looks like he's going to be maxed out. His defensive stats aren't the greatest either. I'd rather maybe get this guy to grow. He has a bit more even defensive stats. We'll try that and see what that happens. Defensively, we're very short on D now because we've been trading some off and moving them up. But we're hoping for Forbes or Buchboom to maybe become the top 6 guy, maybe Redmond as well. So one of them is going to do it. But we're going to train up both these guys. We actually have freaking Lundstrom in here playing defense, but that's the way it's got to go. So here's our defense, goaltender situation, Lamb and then Yablonski. So AHL team a bit scarce right now, but that's what happens when we run into cap trouble. So we can still make some trades or something like that, but for right now, we're going to get into some simming for this video. So we're going to roll with these lines. Not sure how it's going to work out. We got fleeced a bit, so we might have to make some moves and stuff like that, but that's okay. We got to go with some kind of a different look into the playoffs perhaps because we've been getting first round exited. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to pick and choose who we keep and what goes, but I think Merkley should be one to go for sure because he's just not panning out the way we really wanted him to. The green top 6 only got him to 84, and he's been there for a few years. There's no reason why he should just jump up again out of nowhere, because he's just been there no matter where we played him. So he's decent at production, but I'd rather give it to someone else. All right, so let's start the simming here. Got to make sure the injuries are off and all that, because I don't think I did that, because I never do. Oops. Went too far. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's happening? Oh, that's why. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, rules. Injuries off and goalie rotations back on. There we are. All right, so now we're ready to get simming here. We'll see how we start out. I don't think we should play horribly, but it should be interesting. I'm hoping Latapov learns quickly and jumps up quickly, because I kind of want him to. Kind of need him to. All right, so here we go. Yep, let's get into it. All right, do the first month and a half here and see what happens. Should be interesting. And by interesting, it means I'm a bit apprehensive here. It's not like we're horrible, horribly, way worse than last year. I think we have all Bs now. Yeah, we're not allowed to scout anymore. Pretty much all Bs besides one area, which is that. So, yep, that's fun. All right, you know what? No, it doesn't matter actually too much. Let's just do a month here for forwards. That'll get it perfectly scouted as much as possible. And then we could just go everywhere else that we want to. So yeah, it's not we keep getting lower grades because we just have way too many prospects and stuff like that. So it's going to happen over time. The more prospects you get, and at least the more good prospects, elite rated, top 6 guys, stuff like that. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's the way it feels like it should work. All right, because you don't always want to just keep drafting a bunch of freaking OP guys, basically. All right, let's see. Yeah. Preseason's going to be over. 5-1-1 for the preseason, but that's preseason. Okay, good start to the season, a shutout. Tamer picking up where he left off. Lost, but it's in the shootout, so good, getting a point. Hopefully we have a good start. I'm thinking we should, man. We should be. I wouldn't say we're any worse than last year. I think our depth is slightly worse, but the rest of our team is better. We have a better goaltender situation. We have better defense a bit. And, yeah. All right, so let's just start going around the Canadian leagues now. Keep going for forwards here. Good year for rookies. Cool story, bro. All right, 3-1-1 to start off. Pretty good. Yep. No, we're good. I'm saying it. We're going to be a good team. Tamer is it's got to be way better than last year. I think it's going to be more consistent as well, which would be perfect. And of course, our backup is miles better than last year. I'm hoping to train him up and get some really good value out of him. So yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, 5-3-1. Don't fall off now, guys, please. Thank you. Don't start losing a bunch. All right. Flyers aren't doing so hot. Let's beat them. Okay, lost to them. That sucks. Rivalry matchup right here against the Bruins, who are doing very good early on. And we lose 1-goal game. We can't get a point. I hate those. Come on, guys. All right, we're going to fall off right here. Come on, get back on top of things. Big win against the Sharks right there. Matchup against Detroit, who's a decent team. All right, we beat them. Good. And all right, good. Yeah, we're still a decent team. It's not the strongest of starts, but like I said, it's all right. As long as we can make it back into the playoffs or be in a position to make it into the playoffs, I won't be too upset. That's the main goal these days. Get into the playoffs, and we got to worry about the right players now. We've had great players in the past, but they obviously weren't the right ones. You know, we kept getting bumped out by the Lightning, so we got to get past the first round this year. That's the minimum. I would like to get into the third round, maybe even push it to the Stanley Cup, because we're running out of time for some of our guys at this point. Galchenyuk, Gallagher's 32, you know what I mean? So it's not do or die time, but at the same time, we don't want to keep lollygagging. You know, we've done the rebuild, we've got back, we're competitive yet again. It's time to start getting serious and double down on this. All right, so 14-6-3, very good end of the month right here. Yep, pretty damn good. Even in, a couple of losses I see we got some points out of. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses total in this month. Got 2 of them were overtime losses. Not too bad. The rest are wins. So should be sitting in a pretty good spot in our division. I'd say third. No, second. Well, tied for second with Boston. So pretty good. Florida's in first. The Lightning are back there. Hopefully they stay back there all year. And we don't have to deal with them. That would be awesome. All right, let's see how the team's doing, and then personal stats as well. Okay, Skinner looks like he's leading in points. That's awesome. I don't worry about our top 6 at all. Our top 6 kills it. Okay, here we are. Yeah, we're scoring 3.39 goals against, 2.35. Brilliant. I mean, that's just amazing ratio. Yeah, can't even complain about that. Power play percentage, 23.5. That's great. I think that's leading the division. It is. Penalty kill percentage, 86.2, which is 3rd in the division. All right. And wait, there we are. All right, home records, 7-5-2. Not the strongest start at home, but away, 7-1-1. Last 10, 7-1-2. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Away, that's good. That's good news that we're good on the road. That's what you need come the playoffs for sure. Got to be able to stick it to him in their building. All right, so Skinner, point-a-game player, 12 goals, 11 assists. Gallagher, almost a point-a-game player, 22 points, 7 goals, 15 assists. Galchenyuk, 20 points. Lind, 20 points. Meyer, Veleno, a bit of a slower start right now, but that's okay. There's Ristolainen. Merkley is still scoring like a shit ton. That's why I'm almost hesitant to give the dude up, because no matter where I put him, he scores like crazy. All right, weird. One. That's weird. It seems like there's less forwards there than there should be, but that must be just my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, that is my eyes. I don't know why it seemed like there's less guys there. That was weird. Okay, LaPerriere actually having a good start. 10 points. He did drop down in overall, which is a bit weird, but maybe that was just his morale kind of resetting. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. He's had a good start going on. 10 points. He's a plus, so that's good. There's Deno. There's Udon. McCarron. Yeah, they've doing pretty good so far. Defensively, Merkley, he just produces wherever the hell he is, which is freaking crazy. That's why I'm like kind of hesitant to give the dude up. His offensive awareness is off the chart, man. It's so hard to give up a player like this because, yeah, his overall is really good. I mean, his overall is not good, but he produces, and yeah, his offensive awareness is off the charts. Really disciplined too. All right, there's Rodin, who actually, funnily, doesn't produce that well for an offensive defenseman. His offensive awareness is getting up there, so it stands to reason that he will produce more as that rises. Latsupov got up to an 81, still listed to be a minor, but I'm going to keep him where he is because he did grow, unless it's just ice time stuff, but it might be. Yeah, it looks like a bit of morale, so I'm going to keep an eye on it, but everyone's good. Everyone's a plus. Goaltender situation. Tammer's got the shutouts. Yep, they both have good personal stats. Yep, Tammer, he's really coming into his own. 2.23 goals against with a save percentage of .921. And Roussel, his record isn't that great. Personal stats are okay, so he needs to step up a bit. But it's all right. It's his first year in the NHL as a backup. And he's given. It's actually it looks like a good split so far. Maybe a bit too many games to Roussel early on, but you know what? Save Tammer for the playoffs. I don't care. Get us some wins. Get us to the playoffs. I'll be happy. So that's what we're looking at right now. I can't really complain too much about the production. I think everyone's kind of producing how they should. It's just, yeah, this year's the year. Oh, yeah, we didn't see Crosby retire. This is the year. Okay, we have to go after Crosby for sure. I don't know how we're going to do it with the salary, but I think we're going to figure it out because we need to go after a player like that for a cup run. I think we have to. But anyway, that's getting ahead of ourselves. Here we are, a month and a half in. Good position, tied for second in the division. If we play like this, we should be, again, another playoff team. But let me know what you guys think about some of the trades I was mentioning. Merkley, I kind of want to hold on to him now because he just freaking produces. Like, I don't know. It's hard to trade a guy when he's, consistently producing for you. Ristolainen, I think maybe we hold on to. We could sign him for less money, or do we trade him to make some room? I don't know. With the way it's looking like for our defensive core, it's going to be pretty freaking stacked no matter what. I mean, just look at it. Seriously, just look at it. Top six is the worst thing we have. Like, we don't have enough top six. We could play Merkley in the top six, and he's on a relatively affordable contract for top six. If he stays around here, and I can sign him to around that much, I'll play him in the top six no matter what, because he'll produce well still. Good power play specialist and everything, and he seems to be a plus player. It's just the other one. I think, yeah, we're going to have Dahlin in the top four. Rodin's going to be in the top here. Hopefully Latipov is in the top as well, but then Ristolainen's out. We'd have to find someone else for the top four. Anyway, our defensive core will hopefully figure it out when it happens, but someone's going to have to go and just to make room And for salary reasons, we'll need someone slightly worse to fill in a top 6 role at some point. But as of right now, we're okay. Yeah, we're going to have some trouble with the defense in a couple years for sure. But other than that, we're just going to roll with it this year and see what happens. Oh, man. I'm really, really hoping that we do a lot better in the playoffs this year. Anyway, let me know about any potential moves or anything like that. But I think our team's performing well enough right now. And we could probably just go right to the deadline in the next video and then make a trade for perhaps a rental or something like that. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.